My friends, good afternoon. How are you all? How are you? Welcome to our channel, Goal Prediction Score Betting. If you like it, leave us a like and leave a comment. Look, we have a really cool goal scoring tournament today. We should have released the video yesterday, right? Because actually, the MSL only starts on the 9th. So we're going to work with this cup here this week, which is the North American Cup, like a South American Cup here in Brazil, or a European one. Teams from the United States against teams from Mexico, and we have today at 8 p.m. Montreal will face Club Leon. Club Leon, there isn't a team with as much investment as Montreal, right? They're from Canada. They play in the MSL, as you already know. Leon, in fact, already played in the Club World Cup in 2023. And they were also FIFA Champions League champions. And they're a very good team, a very gritty team, this Leon team, despite being from a very poor region, the Guanajuato region. A region that doesn't have much investment in Mexico. A great game today at 8 p.m. for the Copa Nordamericana, right? It's like the Copa Sudamericana, right? It's the teams from the North Central region, the North against the team from Mexico, the United States, okay? Montreal and Club Leon. Guys, this Montreal team in the MSL isn't that great. They haven't been playing great in the MSL, right? Especially since Montreal has already lost 3 to the Revolucion. They also lost 2 to the Chicago Fire on the 19th. They also lost to Philadelphia, 2-1. We're talking about an MSL team. When we come here to play the Mexican team, it's different. Why is it different? It's like you're playing in the 2nd division of the Brasileirão, and now you're facing Serie A. So, I think the favorite here is that the Lions will win this game against Montreal, and I'll leave my prediction here. 0.5 goals in the first half for the Lions in this game, and 2.0 goals in the entire game. I'm sure that the Lions, if they come out strong, will win by more than 1 goal against Montreal. Although Montreal is also feisty, I don't believe Montreal can beat the Lions, because this team, they just lost 1-0. They lost, in fact, they lost for the Saturday night to Cruz Azul, and Cruz Azul is the boss there in Mexico. They lost 4 to Cruz Azul's Lions, but they play great. He beat Guadalajara, now on the 19th of the 7th. He beat Guadalajara. He lost 1-0 to St. Louis. But like St. Louis and Cruz Azul are strong teams, you know? And for example here, he beat Cruz Azul on the 20th of the 6th. Is a very gritty team. So if you want to make some money in the goal market in this game at 8 p.m., that's our tip for today, okay? Always remember, guys. Always management, okay? Let's go, guys. Coming up to my friends, here's the game at the same time for you. This game also at 8 p.m. These foreign leagues have a habit, the organizations of putting all the games at the same time. It's Toluca's game against the Colombia Crew. Guys, the Colombian Crew in the MSL, this season in the MSL, has 12 wins and 8 draws. And Toluca, in its current championship, the Mexican League, which is Liga MX, has only 2 wins. Despite everything, I really like this team. It's already different from the other one I mentioned, the Leo. Why? Toluca is already a region with a lot of money, a region with many rich beaches, many fancy hotels. Toluca, this team here already, has better investment. But this team here, I believe they can beat the Colombia Crew, okay? So, Toluca, now on the 26th of July, lost 4-3 to Trigueros in the first, and they also beat Club America SMBE. Club America isn't weak. Club America and Cruz Azul, Monterrey, those are the strongest teams in Liga MX there in Mexico. So if Toluca beat Club America SMBE on the 27th and lost 4-3 to Tiger in the first leg, I believe that when they played Tiger in the first leg, they weren't fully equipped. They were playing a bit short-handed, because right after they beat Toluca 4-2 on the 17th against Santo Laguna. So Toluca is a good team. You see, on the 12th, they beat Necaxa 3-1, and Necaxa is also tough. And they beat them 3-1. So I really like Colombia Cryo. I like them in the MSL. They play very well for the Colombia Crew. So much so that they beat Orlando 3-1 this Saturday. They also beat DC United 2-1. And they also lost 3-0 to Nashville in the MSL. But then when you go down a little further here, on the 12th of the 7th, they beat Cincinnati 4-2. So, in other words, the Colombia crew, they're not weak. They're in the MSL. They're a strong top team, like Cincinnati, like Miami, and the others. But playing here in Mexico at a different altitude, asterisk, but you have to be watching the game. Whether the game is moving enough to score at least a goal or two in the first half, and 2.0 in this game. Why 2.0? Because these are two fierce teams. Houston isn't that weak. Houston Diamond is a very offensive team. They defend very well, so they're not one to get thrashed by any team. So let's watch this game. You're going to make a tackle, try to watch the game, okay? Tiger and Nam, they're a team that averages 5 corners per game, sometimes 8 corners. Montreal, on the other hand, Houston Diamond, on the other hand, they average 5 corners per game. Okay, guys. We also have the Los Angeles game here. It's the Los Angeles FC game, which you knew from the World Cup, right? The club? World Cup against Mazatlán. Guys, there's no doubt the bookmakers here will favor Mazatlán because, like I'm telling you, the game is there. But Los Angeles FC is a tough nut to crack. This team is tough in the MSL, and Mazatlán, they're in 8th place, in your MX standings here, right? Los Angeles FC, on the other hand, is in 6th place in the MSL. So, look, they have 10 wins in the MSL. Mazatlán, on the other hand, has only 3 wins in their Copa. So, I believe Los Angeles FC will come out swinging in this game and could even score a goal in the first half, in the OVHT in the first half of this game. Okay? They beat Portland now, the Portland Timbers, on the 25th, and they also drew 3-3 with the Los Angeles Galaxy, which was a tough game. They beat Minnesota, also on the 16th of the 7th. So, this Los Angeles FC team is a tough nut to crack. I believe they can even thrash Mazatlán there, even though the bookmakers are favoring Mazatlán for this game, okay? Mazatlán lost 1-0 to Pachuca, which is also an average team there, right? In the Mexican Liga DMX, and beat Puebla 2-1 too. Yeah. If they don't beat Puebla, for God's sake, right? They drew 0-0 with Cruz Azul. That's where we see the team's offensive strength. And the team plays against the big teams. They drew 0-0 with Cruz Azul. So that's why the bookmakers are giving Mazatlán the win. But Los Angeles FC, they're a tough team. They bite, they attack a lot. They're a very strong team. I'm not going to go in for the win in a game like this. I'm going for a goal. There was 0.5 in the first half. In this game here, I'll be modest for you. I'll put 0 over, 0.5 in the first half. If a goal comes before 20 minutes, then I'll make another substitution for another goal. Otherwise, it's over 0.5 in the first half. In this game, 2.0 goals for this game, okay? Guys, also, this game here is already midnight, right? PANCHUK ... against San Diego, okay? This game is already midnight. Pachuca against San Diego, guys. Don't forget, since the game is midnight. They're in Mexico, it's already Wednesday. Here it's Tuesday, it's midnight here. It's already Wednesday there in Mexico, and it's already Wednesday here. Understand, okay? So let's go, right? It's here too. The bookmaker's margin is giving San Diego the win. And certainly, rightly so, it's likely San Diego will win this game. But here, always remembering that we're playing with Pachuca. Anyone who doesn't know Pachuca is the same Pachuca who crushed Botafogo a year ago. Pachuca is a pretty grimy team. I don't know, I really like San Diego. San Diego is a very good team. I don't know if San Diego will be able to win this game against Pachuca. So I'm also going to set a price for this game. I'll be modest. 0.5 on the OVHT in the first half. 1 goal in the first half, that's how I tell you. If you're following the game, if I see the team attacking and a goal could come, I'll make my price. Otherwise, if 30 or 35 minutes go by and I don't see any reaction from either side, I'll stay in the goal market. 1.5 goals for the second half. For this game, San Diego against Pachuca. Okay? San Diego beat Nashville 1-0 on Saturday, right? In the MSL, they tied 1-1 with Vancouver Anti-Cap. Now look, I'll give you another illustration. San Diego was just on the 19th of the 7th, 1-1 with Vancouver Anti-Cap. Why did it end 1-1, guys? Because San Diego faced a good team. A team like Palmeiras. Do you understand? It's different when San Diego faces a bad team. A bad team, for example, like Dallas, which they beat 3-2. Got it? Like Minnesota, which they beat 4-2. That was 6 months ago. The story is different now. Got it? It's San Diego. They're good too. They're a good team. Okay? Pontuca, on the other hand, is an old ratty team. That old country-style team. A waste of time. A ratty team, you know. They beat Mazatlán 1-0 on the 26th, right? And they also beat Punas 3-2. Punas, right. They won 3-0 against Monterrey. So the bastard is coming asterisk. With a 1-2 record, they're up 3 wins. So I don't know if San Diego will get past them. Not with Pontuca. So to play it safe, I prefer the goal market. Okay? 0.5 in the first half if I see a goal coming, and 2.0 for this game. Okay, if you're going to take a corner, I'll go for Pontuca. 5 to 6 corners is the average for this game, okay guys? I also want to tell you that we'll keep betting here. These World Cup videos, right? This North American Cup. It's like a South American Cup here in Brazil for us, which is the United States against the Mexican team. Okay, we'll keep betting. I think there will be another game next week. With this joy, we'll keep betting. Oh, and I also want to ask you here, we're taking great care to make these videos for you. If you're enjoying it there, if you want to support us there, subscribe to our channel, subscribe to help us, okay? A big hug. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Because there's a game today. But tomorrow is when I'll release Wednesday's videos. Guys, okay, thanks. Big hug, and we're together. Management always with responsibility. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like the comment to strengthen responsibility. Only for those over 18 years old, good trades. See you here tomorrow. Big hug, good luck with our golden guess, and see you tomorrow with more analysis if you liked it. Wow, help our channel today. More than 80% of our viewers aren't registered. Subscribe right now to receive tips and predictions as soon as they're uploaded. A new video. Thanks. If you liked the predictions, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Your support really helps our work. We're together.